Hello and welcome to round number 7 of the Ohio County Cup. Can you believe it? We're halfway through this whole circuit. Well, all the golf balls have completed 5 games. Well, and here are the standings to your left. As it currently stands, Knox and Harrison are sitting on top at 5-1 and 4-1. A very good chance of making the postseason. After that, it is a dogfight with several golf balls, just a win ahead and a win behind at 3 games and some at 2. There is plenty of time for these golf balls to move up and move down the list, and hey, one could make a big comeback. We'll see what happens here. Let's start with the Amish and Mennonite District. Up first is Ashland and Harrison. Ashland and Harrison open up the Amish and Mennonite District, and they're off and rolling. It's Harrison who has the lead now. Ashland retakes it. Ashland would be a big upset here. Ashland wins the race. Round 2 is Carroll and Jefferson. Carroll and Jefferson are the next two, and they're off cleanly. It's Carroll who has the lead now. Jefferson's running well. Jefferson has the lowest record with speed. It's Jefferson trying to get there first. It's Jefferson winning. Next is Columbiana and Knox. We just watched Harrison go down. Is Knox next? And they're off. It looks like Knox does not want that to happen as Knox got out to a great start. Columbiana not far behind. Knox continues to lead. It's Knox getting the win. Up next is Harrison and Morrow. Harrison just lost a really crucial one here. Can they get revenge? And they're off. Harrison has the lead. Morrow not far behind. So let's see what happens here. Harrison has the lead. Harrison with a nice acceleration. Harrison gets it. And finally, it's Holmes and Richland. The last one of round 7 starts now, and they're off. It's Richland who has the lead. Both Richland has been in some trouble lately, but Richland is going to win this one very, very easily. Here are the current standings after round number 7. Some of the golf balls competed twice. They'll be not competing in round number 8. The big one here, Harrison not winning, but Jefferson getting a win. With the tight competition, anything's possible in this one. We'll see you in round 8, where some of them may be competing and some may not. Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of the Ohio County Cup in round 7. We are halfway through the competition. Here are the current standings to your left. It's Adams and Dark, both sitting at 5-0. While on the bottom we have Clinton County, who hasn't won one. There are not many who have yet to win. But after that, after Adams and Dark, it is very, very tight. The only question is who's going to make it, who's going to survive, and who's going to move on. Let's see what happens. Up first is Adams and Claremont. Adams and Claremont are online and ready for the start. And they're off, and Claremont wants to try to end Adams' streak, but Adams took a very odd route, but Adams has the lead. Adams does not remain undefeated. Claremont with the upset. In round 2, it's Brown and Clinton. Chaos has ensued. Adams has lost. There's only one undefeated remaining. That's Dark. But will we have no more winless teams? And they're off, and Clinton wants to try it. Brown has a chance. Brown 500. Clinton is running really well, and just like that, Clinton has a win. In round 3, Butler and Dark. Will Dark meet the same fate as Adams? And here we go. Butler has the lead over Dark. Maybe it's just not their day today. Butler is going to win. And the second to last matchup is Claremont and Highland. Claremont has already taken out Adams. Highland is one loss behind. Let's see what happens here. And they're off. Claremont has been having a great day, but Highland just saw what happens to Adams and does not want anything to do with that one. Highland wins. Claremont is just going to sit there. And finally, it's Montgomery and Clinton. 2 golf balls, low in the standings, but only one can win. And here we go. Clinton is trying to get there, but right now Montgomery has the lead by a couple lengths. Clinton rolling back fast. Clinton! No, it's Montgomery getting the win. Here are the standings after round number 7. Both undefeated teams are done. They are now have a loss. Adams and Dark advance to fall to 5-1, while Clinton advances to 1-5. And I believe there's only 1 or 2 undefeated teams remaining in this whole tournament. But for right now, here are the standings. Some competed twice, some haven't competed at all. So for that, this is round 7. Hello and welcome to round number 7 of the Columbus District. We are halfway through the preliminary rounds. As it stands, Clark County is the lead with 4-1, but don't be surprised to see Franklin or Madison at 4-2 overtaking the lead when this round is over. Anything is possible, and we're racing on a very fast track, and it's a nice 93 degrees outside. So without further ado, let's get started with round number 7. First up is Champaign and Franklin. Champaign and Franklin open up the Columbus District, and they're off. Champaign has the lead to start. Got a little bit in front of Franklin. Let's see what happens here. Champaign has the lead. Champaign wins it. Up next is Clark and Green. Clark and Green are next, and they're off. Clark is falling behind. Green has the lead. Green has the lead, so it's going to be Green getting to the line first. Round 3 contains Delaware and Logan. Both are about halfway or just below halfway in the standings. A win would be crucial here. And a slow start for Logan. But Logan has already claimed the gap back. Logan trying to get around Delaware. It's going to be competitive to the line. It's going to be Delaware getting the win. Up next is Fayette and Madison. Fayette and Madison are next. Fayette's chances of making the postseason are slim, but who says you can't play spoiler? And here we go. It's a tight one between the two. Madison has a slight lead. Fayette is now bumping against Madison. Here comes Fayette. It's Fayette getting the win. And finally, it's Franklin and Miami. And they're off. Franklin has the lead. Miami now slowly takes the lead back. Miami has the lead. Miami wins. Here are the current standings after round 7, with all the 3 teams at the top losing. Chaos has ensued more. But it'll be a dogfight to see who gets there through the next rounds of 8, 9, 10, and 11. But for now, we will see you in round number 8. Hello and welcome to the Northeast District in round number 7. We are halfway through the golf ball racing season. Here are the current standings of the golf balls in this district. As it stands, Portage at 5-1 has the lead. Lake sitting second at 4-1, and not so far back is Stark at 4-2. But not to mention there's a couple golf balls still having a chance to move into those couple of top positions. The golf balls at 3-3 and some at 2-3. They could make a comeback, you never know. But right now we're racing here at this nice lovely blue course. It's pretty. You might see it in the postseason soon. But anyway, anything's possible. We see some crazy stuff today, so let's get after it. First up is Ashtabula and Lake. And they're off and rolling. Lake has the lead to start. Ashtabula not far behind is now taking the lead. Ashtabula coming up on Ashtabula gets the win. Next up is Cuyahoga and Mahoning. Round 2 starts in 3, 2, and 1, and they're rolling. Both golf balls sitting at pretty close in records. Mahoning has the lead. Mahoning had a boost, and Mahoning wins. Round 3 is Geauga and Medina. Round 3 is underway. Geauga and Medina, and they're off and rolling. Medina has the lead to start. Geauga not far behind. Medina has increased the lead. Medina wins. Up next is Stark and Lorraine. Stark and Lorraine are next. Lorraine is on the brink of elimination. And here we go. It's a tight one between the two. Lorraine has a slight lead over Stark. Now Stark has an advantage. And it's Stark getting the win. And finally, it's a battle of the titans between Lake and Portage. And we have saved the best for last. Both golf balls 1 and 2 in the standings. Let's see what happens here. And they're off. And it's an even start, like we'd expect. Portage has a slight lead over Lake. Down the line they come. Portage is the winner. Here are the current standings of the Lake District. We have lost 2 golf balls in the Ohio standings to no longer in the postseason. That is Lorraine and Geauga. Yeah, that was my home county. Well, Lorraine is officially eliminated. We're just sad. But after that, it currently sits Portage at a staggering 6-1, while Lake dropped 2, going to 4-2. But Stark getting the win was make it 5 straight for Stark. Yes, 5 straight wins for Stark and counting. And Stark moves into 2nd place. But we will see you in round number 8. Hello and welcome to the Northwest District of round number 7. We are halfway through the opening rounds of the Ohio Cup. As of the current standings stay, it's Paulding at 5-1 with the lead, Auglaize not far behind at 4-1, and Henry at 4-2. And at the bottom, it's Fulton at 1-4 and a tie. It was really hard to break it at 2-4 between Van Wert, Mercer, and Putnam. But let's see how round number 7 goes. First up is Allen and Fulton. Allen and Fulton are locked and loaded, and they're off and rolling. Allen has the lead to start, and it's a fast one by Allen. Allen got down there quickly to get the win. Up next is Auglaize and Hancock. Round 2 is underway, and they're rolling. It's Auglaize with the lead. Hancock not far behind now takes the lead. Hancock is the winner. And Auglaize finished. Next up is Defiance and Mercer. Defiance and Mercer are next, and they're rolling. Defiance has the lead to start. Mercer trying to come back, but right now it's all Defiance. Second to last matchup is Fulton and Paulding. Fulton and Paulding are next, and they're off. Paulding has the lead to continue its winning ways. Here comes Fulton. Fulton! What a surge! And finally it's Hancock and Putnam. And this concludes the last matchup of the Northwest District. And they're off and rolling. Hancock has the lead over Little Putnam. It's Hancock clearly winning. After round 7, while Hancock did get 2 wins and is at 5-2, Paulding has defeated Hancock, so Paulding still remains on top of the standings. But after that, we've had several teams from the top lose. This could have evened out the playing field for the teams that are still striving and driving for a last season position. But let's see what happens in round number 8. Hello and welcome to the Ohio River District of round 7. We are halfway through these rounds of the Ohio County Cup in the Ohio River District. Here are the standings. It's pretty obvious who's in your top 4 and who is not. On your top 4, it's Vinton, Hocking, Lawrence, and Pike, each half a game from each other, which I find that very interesting. And at the bottom are several teams at 1-4 and 2-4. But do not count out these 2-4 teams. There could be a couple comebacks. But let's get into the action of round number 7. Up first is Athens and Jackson. Athens and Jackson are ready, and they're off. Jackson has the lead over Athens. Jackson getting there first. Up next is Gallia and Meggs. Gallia and Meggs are ready, and they're off. It's a tight one between the two. Gallia has the slight lead. Gallia has the lead a little bit. Meggs trying to come back. It's Gallia getting the win. Up next is Hocking and Pike. Hocking and Pike are ready, and they're off. Pike has a commanding lead over Hocking. It's Pike getting the win. Up next is Jackson and Ross. Here we go. And they're off. It's a tight one, 2-2. Jackson trying to go 2 for 2 on the day. Jackson is the winner. And finally, it's Lawrence and Scioto. And this will conclude the Ohio River District. And there we go. Scioto has the lead. What an upset this would be. Scioto gets the win. Here are the standings after round 7. While Jackson was 2 for 2 at 2 for 4, bringing himself to an even 500 record back into the postseason potential. A couple of golf balls did not do the same, like Meggs and Ross, and they did not. They go down to 5 losses. 5 losses is not gonna do it to make the postseason, but you never know. This district's pretty well spread out. There's a chance, not an easy chance, but let's see what happens in round number 8. Hello and welcome to the Lake District in round number 7 of the Ohio Cup. We are halfway through the Ohio Cup right now. Here are the standings of the golf balls. There are 7 golf balls having a really good shot at making the postseason. In the lead right now is Erie, Wyandotte, and Ottawa. The top golf balls already face each other, so it's really going to come down to see who finishes these last 5 rounds nice and strong. Up first is Crawford and Lucas. 2 golf balls on the outside of postseason, trying to make it back in. And here we go. It's Lucas and Crawford. It's even between the 2. Crawford has the slight edge. Crawford... I don't think Crawford won that. After further review, Lucas wins. Up next is Erie and Marion. Both in the top 4. Let's see what happens here. And they're on. Erie got to win over a couple of really good golf balls here, but Marion is going to win over Erie. Up next is Ottawa and Hardin. Here we go. Ottawa, a really good county golf ball. And here we go. Hardin has the lead. Ottawa not doing so well. Hardin is trying to come back, and yeah, Hardin wins. Up next is Huron and Sandusky. These two are next. They border each other. And here we go. Huron has the lead. Sandusky is falling behind. Huron increasing the lead, and Huron wins. And finally, the last matchup is Lucas and Seneca. Lucas and Seneca both are looking for a win. Lucas needs one really badly. And here we go. Seneca has the lead. Seneca continues. Seneca wins. Here are the standings after round 7. Well, Erie and Wyandotte have lost, but don't forget, Wyandotte still has 2 matches in round number 8. But let's see what happens next time as Wyandotte competes twice and some other golf balls compete twice in round number 8. Hello and welcome to the Hills District of the Ohio County Cup. We are halfway through this district. Here are the standings after round number 6. It is Guernsey County and Belmont County at 4-1, with Licking not far behind at 4-2, and at the bottom is Coshocton 1-4. There could be a couple golf balls getting eliminated from the chances of postseason. Well, let's see what happens in here in round number 7. Up first is Morgan and Coshocton. Coshocton and Morgan are ready, and they're off. A little bump to start, so they're spread out. It's Coshocton with a big boost, and Coshocton wins that one easily. Up next is Fairfield and Monroe. Here we go, and they're off. Fairfield has the lead. Monroe trying to sit back. Monroe trying to get a draft. Now Fairfield still has the lead. Down the line they come. It might be Monroe. We're gonna go back to the booth. After further review, Monroe wins. Up next is Guernsey and Muskingum. Guernsey and Muskingum are ready to go, and they're off. Muskingum has the lead. Guernsey trying to come back. Muskingum is too strong for this one. Second to last matchup is Licking and Noble. And here we go. It's Noble with the lead. Now Licking takes the lead. Licking has found a groove, and Licking wins. Here we are, 1 and 2 in position, and don't forget, Licking, who is in 3rd place, has also won. This is a big one, especially if you're Guernsey, who lost just a little bit ago. And they're off. And it's currently Belmont with the lead. Guernsey coming back. It's Guernsey, and Guernsey is going to win it. Here are the standings after the Hills District, with Guernsey getting that win, puts it to 5-2. After that, because he lost. Moving on to that, with Licking getting the win, makes it 5-2. But because Guernsey has beat Licking, Guernsey sits on top. And with the win over Belmont, Guernsey sits on top of Belmont. And we will see you in round number 8.